You ever notice how everything these days is trying way too hard to be bigger, flashier, and somehow more forgettable at the same time? But every once in a while, something shows up that doesn't seem desperate to win you over in 5 seconds. Something that actually feels built, like a real thought and polish went into it. And that is kind of what caught my eye with Girls Frontline 2 Exilium, this new 3D strategy RPG that is trying to actually stand for something more than just a flash-in-the-pan graphics and a cash shop that is the size of a small nation's GDP. It is clean, it is stylish without being thirsty, and the gameplay isn't just an afterthought. So today we're taking a closer look at what Girls Frontline 2 is doing right, where it fits into the bigger scene, and why if you have been sleeping on it, you might want to reconsider. Let's dive into it.
そろそろサンプルを引き渡して任務を終えられてはいかが？浄化されし者は選ばれた。全員反撃。404戦闘準備。
Girls Frontline 2 Exillium, honestly, it is doing something a lot of games in this space don't even bother trying anymore. Instead of chasing photorealism or that over-polished, almost sterile look, they went for a non-photorealistic rendering style. In other words, it is stylized, but without feeling cartoonish or lazy. You could still feel the sharp details thanks to the PBR tech under the hood, but it all kind of breathes better, you feel me? Less uncanny valley, more actual style. And mechanically, it is very much what you expect from a tactical RPG. Positioning matters, squad comp matters, but even just moving units around feels smoother than I thought it would. It is like they wanted the tactical layer to have some actual texture to it, right? Not just be menus with occasional gun sounds. And speaking of texture, the character models cooked. There is a fine line between designing an operator that looks cool versus one that just looks busy. They got it right here. Look at the other characters too. I just can't help but love these characters, bro. But wait, there is more. Even the rest area, the dorm system. It is not just some afterthought slapped on for immersion points, right? There is an absurd amount of small details packed into these environments. Like, I didn't need my squad to have a fully decorated living space, but now that I've seen it, it is borderline criminal not to. I just love seeing Macchiato here. I mean, just look at her. The dorm system really brings her justice, and it brings me more love or something like that. So it's like kind of like free reign, right? Can go anywhere in the room? Pretty immersive, to be honest. Don't think I can find anything here, but like, it's pretty super immersive. And you just have your wife here, I mean like your doll here. Look at her. And you can change the poses as well. That is pose 1. Then we have the reading. I'm pretty sure the interactions to all of them is like also different. I think this one is the cutest. This one literally blew up on the internet, bro. And the 3D weapon system, you're actually slotting attachments onto fully modeled guns. You can see the changes in real time. It is a small thing, of course, I know, but messing around with loadouts feel actually kind of dangerously addictive now. It scratches the same itch as tuning a car in a racing game, but for gun nerds. Now, if you have been even half paying attention to the latest update, you already know the Vector version is live and it's bringing a new must-pull unit. Vector is a burn-type support doll. Emphasis on support until you realize that she can casually nuke single targets when she feels like it. She is that one squad mate who is supposed to back you up, but ends up solo clearing the objective while you're still figuring out your angles. And right now, if you are building any kind of burn comp, or you just like having broken single target options, you kinda don't have a choice. And that is not even getting into the version rewards yet, which yeah, they didn't exactly hold back this time either. Now, if you're that kind of player who gets dragged into events kicking and screaming, this time they have at least given you a decent bribe. There is a free skin up for grabs during the Vector version event, and honestly, if you're gonna sweat over tactics and perfect rotations, you might as well look good doing it. It is pretty simple. Clear event missions, stack up points, and eventually you unlock it. No hidden nightmare requirements, no spend a mortgage worth of currency trap, just play the game, pick it up. More specifically, Vector's new outfit, Vivi sometimes hides her Molotovs, is available for a limited time discount from May 1st to May 21st. Pay attention to the dates though, you wouldn't want to miss it. I mean, look at her. Oh, and if you're wondering why she's like changing skirts or, you know, stockings, we will get to that later. But for now, let's just enjoy the show, huh? While the Molotov Bunny version of Vector, you can exchange the outfit for free through the brand new achievement system. For a free skin, this looks insanely good. I mean, look at her. Coffney's new outfit, Silent Heart, is also available for free after completing the in-game task. The name is Silent Heart, but she is pretty energetic, isn't she? Oh, she's so cute. And while all of that is happening, Suomi's outfit, Sparkling Ocean, is available on a limited time return from May 1st to May 21st. I am so sure that this is a fan favorite. I mean, if you can't already tell, am I right? On top of that, they rolled out the new accessory function. Basically, it is cosmetic customization for your T-dolls. Think little details, layer items, right? And there is a limited time discount window right now too, which is a rare case of a gacha game not immediately treating customization like luxury tax season. But if cosmetics aren't what gets you out of the bed in the morning, there is something a little more serious they added too. They introduced something called extreme calibration. And if you're even remotely a stats goblin, you are probably already leaning forward in your chair right now. With this update, every commander has a chance to maximize their weapon attachment stats. It lets you squeeze out every last drop of performance from your weapon attachments, basically re-rolling stats until your gear hits that theoretical perfect version of itself. Because who doesn't love re-rolling the same mod 10 times just to finally achieve peak pixel perfection? And before anyone panics, no, it's not mandatory. If you're here just to enjoy the story, build a team, and occasionally win by accident, you can literally ignore these systems and nothing bad happens. But if you do care about optimizing every last point of DPS or defense, it is now fully baked into the game. So yeah, between new units, customization, and hardcore optimizations, it is pretty clear that they're trying to build a game that scales with you. Casual or sweaty, pick your flavor. So stepping back and looking at everything, Girls Frontline 2 Exilium honestly feels like a serious level up, not just for the GFL franchise, but for strategy games trying to live on both mobile and PC. It is sharp and it's detailed, it's not chasing hyperrealism, but it also doesn't feel like it's cutting corners either. It knows exactly what it wants to be, and that alone puts it ahead of half the new titles dropping right now. Plus, with Vector's version live and all of the free rewards stacked up, there is pretty much no better entry point if you have been remotely curious. Low risk, high payoff. Use my link in the description to download and play the game right now. If you have been sleeping on this one, hey, maybe it's time to wake up. But for now, that is all from me, Glaivekiyo, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!